All right, Alico 3, let's do a PSA express order. 7 cards total. These were shipped off August 17th. I think 6 of these 7 were actually picked up out in Chicago at the National. So I'll briefly tell the story of how I got some of these cards, and then I'll tell you. We'll kind of see what I thought the grades were and what the actual grades were given from PSA. Grading's pretty subjective, so the grades are what they are. Um, Start off with this one. So this one was purchased from a nice seller. And we went back and forth a little on price. There was obviously some white on the back. I kind of had this one pegged as an 8 plus. So I thought it should definitely be an 8, but I didn't think it deserved much better. But it's the finest LeBron to 9.99. Great card though. This next one, I don't know if I think I talked about this when I did my national recap, but I bought this card from the guy, and I don't know. He said I was like the 15th or 20th person to ask to actually look at the surface, and he goes, "Yes, it's scratched, and yes, I'm not taking 2,500." And I was like, "Okay." Most of them have some scratching, and I said I'm not going to offer 2,500. I think we settled like at 4,300 or something. But Black Refractor Rogers, of course, it's to 100. I mean, this card's pretty severely underrated. Just because it's Topps Chrome, it's Black Refractor. It's printed to 100. It's very limited compared to the base refractor. So that one in a 9. I was pretty happy with that grade. I had that one in the 8.5 range. Um, this is actually what I was thinking on this card. So this was in a Beckett 9 case. I can't remember who I bought it from, but I mean he was pretty firm on pricing. I don't think he let it go for anything less than 5,500. But the reason why it's an 8 is the right to left centering, which it might not look that bad when you're watching it on YouTube, but having the card in person, I think they got it right. Um, I was thinking 8 plus, so I thought it was definitely an 8, but not much better. So, but I mean that's kind of the way it is. Buying cards that are raw most of the time, you got to temper your expectations. This one was graded Beckett 9, but I mean I could tell when I was buying it that the centering wasn't great. I think it had 8.5 subgrade centering on it. So, but I mean not every card's perfect. Is the Vlad Refractor. I think this one was just bought raw on eBay sometime in July, but it's got a little white on the corners. Definitely not a 10 in my opinion, and I don't think it's an 8 either. So I think they nailed this one. That's the Refractor 499 print prospect auto of Vlad. Great card. Okay, this is sweet because I've been looking for this card for the Griffey collection for I don't know 2 or 3 years now, and I stumbled upon it at the National. I bought it from a guy who had just picked it up in trade or something. I mean, he probably got it for a lot less than I actually ended up paying for it. I think I paid like 1,100 or 1,200 for it. But I was just looking this card over, and I was thinking it had an outside chance at a 9 just because these blades are in pretty good condition. So at the end of the day, I was thinking it would get an 8.5. PSA typically doesn't do the half grade, so if it didn't get a 9, they're going to push it to an 8. So, I mean, I'm not really surprised. But 8 for a card that's rare, Griffey insert, definitely going to keep that one in the collection. Couple more. This one was bought from a guy who had it in I think it was like a snap together case, and I was kind of like wondering if the card was still in good condition. I looked at it. It looks pretty good. I was thinking it'd be an 8.5, and it came back at 9. So, EX 2003 LeBron, pretty high value card. I think 10s are like 10,000 or 12,000 or something crazy, but 9s are probably closer to like 3,000. So EX LeBron in a 9. And the last one, let's see. I think this one was bought on eBay. It was actually I've got the label. Maybe it's off center too much, but Centering was a 9 on it. So I just snapped it out. I thought I had a chance at a 10. It came back a 9, so lost a little value on that one. And the Breeze Black, we probably lost a little value too, going from a BGS 9 to a PSA 8. But that's that. So I mean, this order wasn't definitely not as good as the last one I showed, but they can't all be like that. You got to take some losses and be okay with taking losses and not always having to win on everything. It's all about enjoying the hobby. That's it.